You are welcome to our Sunday worship service. Highly impactful messages, unique Christian fellowship, life-transforming worship service, burden-lifting prayers. Evangelical Global Outreach Church, EGOC, London Parish, House of Wonders, 198 Ripple Road, Barking, Essex, IG 11 7PR. Time of worship, Sundays 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. For counseling, prayers, and more information, please call +44 07958 083 479. Email pastor@egoc.org.uk. Website www.egoc.org.uk. Your total well-being is our concern.
I thought to title it As You Balanced. And when you look at the word balance, it's not standing like this because you're doing aerobics all the time. It's not being able to balance weight. It's about looking at ourselves in holistic terms as an individual, where first spirit, soul, in the physical body. But yet, as we sojourn in life, there are a lot of parts to us, and it's about fulfilling every of that part to make us a whole entity who is not perfect, but at least working towards perfection. And so, are you balanced as a life balance? And what is a balanced individual? A balanced individual is that person who maintains a harmonious and stable approach to life. The next one. A balanced person is that person who maintains a harmonious and stable approach to life. And when you say harmonious, it means that your mental, your physical, your emotional, your psychological, your social, they're in harmony. They are harmonized. And it gives you stability when you approach issues of life. And it gives you the ability to manage your emotions, your mental capacity, and your... Thank you. It gives you, when you are stable, it makes you manage emotion, mental, and social well-being perfect. It also gives you ability to cover areas of wellness that keeps, because if you're balanced financially and you're physically unwell or you're mentally unwell, then it impairs every other areas of life. I know that some of us have had something like whitlow or sore throat or headache, and how that part affect the whole body's functionality. So it's just about that. So what do we focus on then? It's about maintaining physical well-being, maintaining mental health stability, maintaining emotional stability, social connection, because no man is an island. We need each other to be together, to work together, to relate together for social connection. Financial security is also important. If you're healthy in all areas of life, and you're in so much debt, it drains you, it drains virtue out of you. So it's important as well that financial security is there. And of course, we can't put away the essence of spiritual meaningfulness in our lives. And the values of the domains I was expecting that we'll be thinking about is, when you look inwards, you're thinking, have I got self-direction? Yemmy, do you know where your life is going? And do you know the path to toe to make that happen? Or are you just wishing it and living it where you wish it? Stimulation. Am I open to discovering new things in life and wanting to advance forward? And am I enjoying my life to the fullest? Am I making achievement? And when we talk about achievement, it's not just hoping. It's making steps, taking strides towards what you think or you hope to achieve, trusting God to guide you. Have you got the power to gain resources? Have you got positive power over others? What does your presence command when you are within people or you are amongst people? Are you assured of your security, that I'm safe in the hand of God? I'm safe in my home. I'm safe with my husband. I'm safe with my family. Or are you threatened where you think there should be security for you? Have you got an ability to conform to the environment you're at? Conformity as a Christian, conformity to the family you belong to, conformity to the society you belong to, and the tradition. What's the influence of culture and religion on our livelihood? How are we caring for others? Benevolence. Are you just, is it about me, myself, and I? Or are you extending just to my brother, my sister, or extending even to the outside people you do not even know? And when we call it universality, I care about the planet. And when you care about the planet, that's when you will not throw the debt anywhere. You will not do anything to dent the community you're at, because you're part of the universality. And I thought, bring that to Christian life. What is a balanced Christian life? A balanced Christian life is one that integrates spiritual devotion, relational health, how we relate to each other within the church and outside the church, how you work, the tenacity you put to work, the way you work that they will see as definitely this person is a Christian. Not the kind of work you do haphazardly. They are thinking, which church does she go? Which church does he go? I will not be going to that kind of church if that's what this person does. The financial stability, because if you can't trust you with money, and you're in the church and you have to be sent on an errand, you buy something for £10, you buy petrol, and then you're adding money to make it about £100, then that's not financial integrity. And your physical health is important, because even in the Bible it says that our body is a temple of God. So if you then don't look after that body that's a temple of God, then we're not doing good enough. Social, emotional well-being, all of this align towards God's purpose for our lives, and it's important that we take responsibility for it. So, core principle of a balanced Christian life, what it is not is perfection. We're not expected to be perfect, but yet in our imperfection, we're trusting God and taking intentional steps, self-appraising yourself. In my language, they say somebody who is doing wrong knows he's doing wrong. He's looking for somebody to tell him or her. If you're on the wrong path, you will know you're on the wrong path. It's about trusting God for the ability and enablement to make the changes that you should do. And you're making intentional steps towards the purpose of God for your life. You're also following biblical principles. Not what they're teaching us on all the pulpit, like Uncle has said earlier, all this wrong doctrine, but following biblical principles and listening to God's guidance. You're going through the Bible pages and you're listening to God's guidance to see how the word transcends to your living, and you're having that kind of Christian experience that have fulfillment of peace, joy in all ramification of life. And the core principle is just family relationships, spiritual prioritization, and I've got a few Bible verses there. Work and rest. God worked, created the world in 6 days, and on Sabbath day, he rested. There were times that Jesus Christ separated himself to have rest. So if we're working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then we're not putting rest in it. We're not respecting the physicality and the rest that our body needs to rejuvenate, to strengthen up for the next day. Importance of seasons. As we age, there is a time we're youth, there is a time we become adults, there is a time we're going towards menopause, and then we're menopause. All those times there's season to procreate, season to raise the children, season that the children becomes independent, season for you to now look at your life towards your 60, 70, what is the next thing? We have season in our livelihood, and it's important to accommodate the seasons, because there is time for everything. There is time for everything. Time to sleep, time to wake up, time to move, time to shine. And even the weathers, there are times. Time to dress in summer, time to dress in winter. All of that is just respecting time. And why is this important? Why is this important? The importance of time and seasons. There is time to build and act. There is also time to rest and reflect. But half the time, we're building and acting, building and acting, building and acting, and we forget about the rest. And what the rest does is allows you to rejuvenate and then review appraise and then review your step to moving forward. And align all this with foster peace, purpose, and strength.
Amen.
Now, how do we balance work, life? We must work. Even the Bible wants us to work, to be productive. But whilst we work, once we do all these things we do for advancement of our academic capacity, physical strength, knowledge, it's important to ensure balance. And ensuring balance is not something we pray to reality. We take action. And what do? We set boundaries. Set clear boundaries. When you set your clear boundaries, don't set boundaries that you will only follow Monday, Tuesday, and give it a miss until Friday, and then remember, oh my God, I said I was going to do this. You've got to set the boundaries and be firm with yourself. Prioritize tasks. When you have a lot to do them in order priority. Because if you leave them to linger, then you're under pressure trying to push through, and that can become overwhelming. And when it becomes overwhelming, it definitely decreases productivity, and whatever it is you needed to do still stays there because you're not organized to face up to it. Take regular breaks. Practice mindfulness. And when you talk about mindfulness, there's so many things around us that we need to acknowledge and appreciate the hand of God for. And ensuring your cup is always half full, rather than seeing the negativity and the defect. See the good that is not by your power or enablement. Communicate boundaries. When I was working night duty, people who know that I work night duty, they know when not to call me. Rather than call me, they leave voice message. It's because they know that. Because if they call me, I can't talk. I will not answer. And so that it doesn't appear rude or hostile. They understand. I'm communicating that to them. Oh guys, I work now. So if you call me so time, I will not be able to answer. But set your boundaries and express that boundary to people who are close to you, so they appreciate it for you. Also practice self-care, dedicating time for activities that promote mental, physical well-being, such as exercises, meditating, and hobby. I love dancing and I love running around the village, and I enjoy it. It gives me satiety. Leverage flexibility. It's important to be flexible. You're not just a spiritual person, and that's it. You should be able to do spiritual, physical, social, mental, psychological. Have a balanced life across board. Plan social time. Use technology sensibly, because technology can be distracting. While it's good, there's a lot of distraction in it. It's up to you to make decisions about the areas of it that you make good use of, so it doesn't waste your time. Take vacations, but don't take vacation on credit. Take vacation that you can afford. So you don't take vacation, return back from the vacation, and the headache of the loan messes the rejuvenation you've enjoyed from the vacation. So when you take vacation, once I use credit card, take vacation on credit card. When you return, find means of paying that money back, so the burden of the loan does not mess it up for you. Seek support when you need it. Seek support when you need it, and seek it in the right direction. The place of balanced life is the place of finance is very crucial when we're talking about balance, and I hinted it a little bit earlier. It's important that when we're talking about health, wealth plays a paramount part. It enhances the food you eat, the area you live, the kind of choices you make, how you look after yourself. If you can't afford good food, how do you look after yourself? If you don't know how to manage your finances, it can be a challenge. It can also cause mental health issues. People talk about depression, they talk about anxiety, they're all panicking when it comes to payday and when it comes to resources that they need to clear up. Also, budgeting and saving is important. We don't spend all our money, we don't save all our money, but there should be time for saving. There should be the portion for investment for the future. So we're not just saving to go save £10 in the morning, borrow £8 from that £10 in the morning. By night time, there's no money that you have saved again. So it's about investing, saving, and managing well by setting your budget. Summarily, managing finances effectively is vital for achieving a balanced and healthy lifestyle, because it influences both physical and mental health outcomes. Now, where do we learn living a balanced life from? From childhood. We don't just pounce on it in our adulthood. Unfortunately, that's what's happened to most of us. We found our way navigating through life, missing it before we learn. Our gender society had tamed boys or male gender to be in charge, while female gender served. And this is propagated in families, in schools, peer groups, and mass media. So much that it's influenced the productivity that we're seeing, or the kind of family dynamic we're seeing in the days now. And it affected us when we were younger. But as we're getting older, that experience we have is important to let our children know, go through the ordeal we went through, by ensuring that our male children, our female children, are not raised with disparity of gender. Because otherwise, there's going to be a time the boy will leave alone before he gets married. The girl will leave alone before she gets married. So it's about holistic awareness for our children. It starts from our upbringing. Next slide, ma'am. However, from our upbringing, there are things we have experienced. The negative words our parents said to us, the negative what the family members said to us, all the challenges we've encountered when we were younger. To live a balanced life as a man, as a woman, we need to look back onto those times, forgive the past, pick what's there, start with a personal work on yourself. Who are you now versus who you think you are? Who are you really? Who are you hoping to be? What is the difference in there? You're postulating in your head, this is who I want to be. But who are you truly? Are you actually achieving that, or you're still in a journey towards it? Recovery and reconnection through healing adult wounds. So many of us are still going through life from the baggage of our childhood, the trauma of our upbringing. Let's look back into that, dig deep, ask God for the enablement and grace to heal from it, and then become the best version of yourself by not carrying on the baggage. Because the past is in the past, we can't do anything about it anymore. However, we can imbibe from the past hurt, the past experience, make it better for today so that the future can be a lot better. It's time that the silence is broken, the shame is dismantled, and strength is found in the truth rather than in suppression. Let's overcome anxiety and self-doubt. Reignite the sense of purpose in you. Build resilience for life's challenges. Challenges will be there. If challenges will not be there, Jesus Christ died on the cross of Calvary. God saw him go through that pain, yet he did not terminate it. God could have terminated that pain and said, no, this is too much for my son. But God let him go through it. So when we have challenges, let's build resilience through that challenge and sojourn in life. Prioritize well-being without guilt. Don't explain your well-being to anybody. Just enjoy life, because life is too short. Navigate major life challenges with grace. It has happened to you, so what? By the way you navigate through it, we even prove to the world that you actually have Christ in you, who has supported you, enhanced you through that difficult time. Because if you're sulking, then you're dampening the morale of others who might be going through what you're going through. Message for mothers. I put this through because I know it's Mother's Day next week, it's celebration, and I just want to say to mothers in the house, daddies, children, we all appreciate you. And it's just to say, life as a woman is full, it's complex, and it's often beautiful. But it can leave us feeling insane. It can leave us feeling very stretched thin and disconnected from ourselves. But this might be due to experience of being divorced, being separated, getting pregnant, changes to our bodies, and then we start to look at ourselves and say, oh my God, feeling self-doubt. But however, enduring the challenges could make us forget ourselves and go into survival mode. Sisters, please do not face life challenges alone, nor put your own well-being last. The children we look after, they become independent and they sojourn. We all sojourn here and left our parents back home in Nigeria, wherever they are. Our children will do the same, so we can't mourn when they do it. Otherwise, my mother had 7 before she passed on. The 4 of us were not in the country. The 3 that were in the country, I will even talk to mom before they see our mom. Because everybody now sojourns to every. So look after yourself. Small, intentional act of self-care can create profound shift in how you feel, think and move through this world. And I hope that we take this word with all seriousness. Thank you very much. God bless. Thank you for this opportunity.
You are welcome to our Sunday worship service. Highly impactful messages, unique Christian fellowship, life-transforming worship service, burden-lifting prayers. Evangelical Global Outreach Church, EGOC, London Parish, House of Wonders, 198 Ripple Road, Barking, Essex, IG11 7PR. Time of worship, Sundays 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. For counseling, prayers, and more information, please call +44 07958 083 479. Email pastor@egoc.org.uk. Website www.egoc.org.uk. Your total well-being is our concern.